So I got some food. But today, hold on. Wait, I'm gonna wait till it say it's all the way live. Even though I know it's already live. But okay, so now it says it. Today on this video, I'm gonna be talking about rising like a phoenix. And if you don't know that term, rising like a phoenix from the ashes and becoming better than you were before. Stronger, smarter, more powerful, and basically being the better version of yourself. But hold on, we're gonna talk about it. But first, I'm finna get my food situated because I haven't even looked at it yet, and y'all know I be hungry. So now, anyway, this some new food, like not new food, but this a new place, and I had to stay safe with it, so I only got some biscuits and gravy, y'all. But I have a feeling it's gonna be good because they give me the vibe of where I work at already. So, and where I work, you already be hearing me talk about it. It's good. Oh, this look good. Oh, they be feeding people here. I love it. Hold on though. I knew it. I had a feeling because I don't see no silverware. Hold on. Let me make sure. Oh, I was gonna say. I see them. What? I was gonna say. I only saw this knife. I was gonna say what? What I was supposed to do with that? But I do got a fork. Y'all make sure y'all look all the way before y'all start accusing and reacting. Because you just might find it. Like those people that be missing their phone or missing something, and then all of a sudden they want to point out who they think did it. Then it be right where they was sitting at, or they money in their purse or something. But the whole time they was trying to blame it on somebody. Like, boo, you didn't even look right. It was you. Oh, I did just taste this a little bit. But like I said, we talking about rising like a phoenix. A phoenix rises from the ashes after a catastrophe happens. Which a catastrophic event, is something that is supposed to break you, but you have to be stronger and more powerful than your circumstances and your obstacles and your adversities, and you rise like a phoenix and become a better you. And shall I say, that is the story of my life. Every time it's like literally you hit rock bottom, and if you hit rock bottom, you can't do nothing but go up unless you stay at rock bottom. And who's gonna want to stay at rock bottom? You might give up and stay there for, however long you decide to stay there. But once you start getting to your senses, you're going to only have to go up from there. And then once you get the cheat code, and once you learn how to get up, you're going to want to stay up. Don't nobody want to stay down. Except for miserable people, which they're miserable because they haven't found the cheat code of how to stay up. Don't let miserable people influence you to stay down and a low vibration, because you're not going to be happy. So I wanted to talk about this today specifically. It just came up. Like I said, I don't be premeditating what I'm gonna talk about all the time unless it's on my other Facebook page that's not my personal page, and that's only because that one is specific for and a specific agenda. But yeah, today I just realized, like I said, rising like a phoenix is literally the story of my life. And a lot of people's lives. When you are the type of person who sits back, because I just watched this video and she was talking about your kids telling you and showing you basically who they are from the very time that they're born. And she was like, some kids are the ones that take on and they go out and they're adventurous and they do things and they try. They don't think about it too much. They try and they do things. And then you got the other set of kids who they sit back and watch everything first before they get comfortable to try anything. I'm that type of person. Once I'm comfortable, then I'm like the first kid and I'm doing everything. But first, I gotta watch. I gotta sit back and I gotta be the overseer because I gotta know what type of vibe and what type of energy I'm in. Um, but yeah, so today I had to practice grounding myself with my breath work, grounding myself to stay aligned to me and my higher purpose, my higher self, who I am, and not letting outside influences like mess with what I got going on the inside with me. Because being around people who aren't on the same like vibration as you, like if you're not careful, you don't protect your energy, like it can bring your energy down, and then all of a sudden you just like, I feel sad all of a sudden and I don't even know why. Like I have no reason to be sad, but all of a sudden I feel sad. And that's because you didn't watch your surroundings enough to protect your energy. Because if you haven't started protecting your energy, you don't protect your energy consciously, other energies around you are going to try to average out the energies that's just flowing. So that's why it's important to protect your energy and to be conscious and aware at all times and stay in the present moment. But yeah, I had to do some breath work. And that was my first time actually, like, I've done it in the house because I wanted like to practice it same way in the house. I meditate and stuff like that. But like outside and like during situations and stuff, I never really had to do it or never tried it. But now today I did it and it worked. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. But then that got me towards the subject of rising from the ashes like a phoenix. And a phoenix is a mytholo- is a mythical creature in the Greek mythology. Y'all know me and my speech. I had to make sure I said that right. Um, but yeah, Greek mythology is like, y'all, the stuff, the way that everything aligns to real life is so crazy. Like, and when I say real life, I mean like present, now life, not real life like, oh, all that stuff is fake, because I feel like it's obviously really not fake. And I also think that it's more like personification and stuff. Like they had to find a way to make people visualize what they was talking about. Oh, hold on, let me tell you another thing though, with not this subject though. I have a caramel apple frappe and I haven't tasted it yet. So y'all, I'm about to taste it in a minute. I haven't even tasted this biscuits and gravy. Don't mind me getting off the subject. Hold on. That's why it's on my personal page because, like I said, it's not premeditated. So what I'm talking about is just off the dome. You feel me? But yeah. So let me taste this. That's fire. All right, that's good. I just like biscuits. I knew I was in a car. Like I'm a carb person. I knew I wanted something like that was gonna fill me up. Not fill me up because I'm gonna get full though. But I mean like each bite is like you can taste that it's about to fill you up. Yeah, that's good. Because I had to think about it. I worked there with the best food. So on my day off, whenever my days off is, and I want to actually get something to eat out and not like make my own things or eat some junk food or some stuff like that, I'm gonna want to go to my job. And it's like I'm gonna go to my job on my day off just to go to my job the next day. So I'm like, hold on. They finna be taking my money. They giving me money and taking my money, even though that's a good compromise. It's actually a good flex or whatever. Because that's why I only put stocks into stuff that I only buy stocks from things that I actually like spend money with and like I really mess with. But anyway, we're not talking about stocks. So that's why I decided to try like the competitor, not for real competitor, but location wise like a competitor, like they two cafes or whatever. But yeah, the menus are similar actually, and they both homemade and stuff. But yeah, this biscuits and gravy is good. But okay, anyway. So if you don't know what a breathing technique is that I was just talking about, so I just really got off topic. Um, it's when you ground yourself using your breath. Because think about it, your breathing, the oxygen it goes to your brain. The sun, the melanin, the energy and stuff is going to your brain, your blood system too, but like your brain. So when you breathe in and you change your the way you breathe, or you focus on the way you breathe, it gets your mind stimulated in a different way. Because we don't have to think about breathing. We naturally just breathe in and out, and it works for us. So when you think about breathing, or when you focus on your breathing, it grounds you and brings you into awareness of exact present moment. So when you're out, so this is good for people with anxiety and stuff. When you're out, or you feel a little anxious or something, or all of a sudden like it's an energy that's like making your energy like a little bit like I don't know how do I want to put that, your energy is changing with the energy that's around. All you gotta do is focus on your breath and do breath work. Breathe in and out and focus on your breathing, and ground yourself. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And then after that, you're gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And that's really what you gotta tell yourself at the same time. Like, it's fine. Like, nothing. Like, what it. And then if something is happening, like literally something is happening in front of you with your life and all that kind of stuff, doing breath work and stuff is going to help you too, and ground yourself in the situation so you can act in your right mind and in your right senses. Because just because other people act stupid and act ignorant and act crazy don't mean you have to. But if you have to and they did it first, then make sure you're doing yours in a way that's like justifiable. Don't get yourself in trouble. But yeah, nothing happened though. I'm not saying nothing happened. I'm just saying if it does though. But when you feel anxious, or when you feel jittery or something, like if you're the type of person that stands and you like can't stand still, or you always got to be playing with something or touching your hands or like touching your face or touching your hair or stuff like that, and you don't want to you want other people to think that you're nervous or to see you fidgeting and stuff, just focus on your breath and do breath work, because it's a fidget but it's internal. And unless somebody is looking at you really hard, they can't really tell that you're focusing on your breathing and doing that. So it's perfect. So my granddad actually told me that when you rock back and forth, just because like if you're having a conversation with someone and you rock back and forth, or you shake your leg, or you shake your hand, or you shake something, like you move too much and stuff, it gives off the impression like you're not grounded and that you're nervous and that you're anxious, which technically that is what it is. So to ground yourself and be aware of that, focus on your breath work. Just do that. But back to the Phoenix. So when you hit rock bottom, or when something happens that's meant to break you, it's not meant to break you. It's meant for you to have a rebirth. Death is a rebirth. Death is never just death. Death means a rebirth. When something dies, something else is reborn. When something ends, something else starts. When one door closes, another door opens. It's like it's continual. It's never ending. That's why when you see the circle of the snake and the snake has his tail in his mouth, it's telling you like that nothing ever truly ends. It's going on and on and on. So a death is a rebirth. So when you hit rock bottom, and when something happens that just pushes you to the edge, or it's meant to and it looks like it's ready to let me stop saying it looks like it's trying to put you in a bad situation and make you stop doing what you're doing. It's trying to make you give up. It's like giving you the sense of you should give up. That is not what is happening. It's the death of something old because it needs to be reborn and be something new. Because it's not working out for you. It's not your path. It's not for you, basically. It's not for you. So when something ends, don't always, like, that's why I was saying in my other video, don't always think of it and put your feelings into it to where you're saying woe is me. It's not woe is you. It's okay, what's next? It's okay, so it didn't work this time, so what can I do better next time? Now I have to do something different to get different results. That's like if you start a business and your business fails the first time, or your business don't take off the way you want it to take off. That don't mean you should give up. Even if literally the first time you're doing it, even if it fails, like everything fails, like nothing went right or anything, that doesn't mean you should give up the dream of you having your own business. That just means that now you have to reapproach everything. You have to do things differently. You get different results. That's why anything that you want to happen in your life is possible, because if you want it really bad, you're going to manifest it. All you got to do is keep working towards it, and you're going to get it. No matter how many times you fail, as long as you keep going and do something different, then you're going to eventually get what you want. Eventually. And the quicker you come to senses with the fact that, okay, I need to reapproach everything. I need to do things differently, and maybe I need a different mindset. I need new goals. I need because your intentions matter. So if you're doing something with the wrong intentions, 9 times out of 10 it's not going to work anyway. So finding a pure intention behind what you're doing is going to help. It's going to help you succeed more, faster. So when you feel like your life is falling apart, more than likely it is actually falling apart. But that is because all of that stuff is no longer meant for you. So instead of letting it get you down, think about what you should be doing next. Think about all of the wonderful things that's going to fill the places of the things that just have to leave. You and your friend had a friend breakup, and she turned out to be, fake or something, or he turned out to be fake or whatever. You and your boyfriend broke up, your girlfriend, y'all broke up. And you know for a fact, I'm not going to get to, if y'all break up the first time, I'm going to tell y'all something. Unless both of y'all have some complete change and awakenings and all that kind of stuff, more than likely don't get back together with them. If it got messed up the first time, usually the second time or the third or fourth or fifth time is not going to be any better. So don't force it. Don't force nothing that ain't meant for you, because you're going to be miserable. Anything that's not meant for you is going to end up leaving. It's going to end up being bad. It's going to end up hurting you. So don't force nothing to stay into your life, because it's just bad. It's going to end. It's just going to end. And the longer you wait, the worse it's going to be. So that's why I'm a firm believer in first red flags, you got to go. The first red flags in the situation, y'all, it got to go. People, they got to go. I get a weird vibe from her. She seemed like she fake. She got to go. This job seemed like it's going to be a pain in my butt. It got to go. On to the next. Where I live at right now is too many red flags. I got to go. Stuff like that. You have to be strong enough to make the decisions of what you want in life and what you will tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate. If you already know that you're not tolerating it, and it's in your head like you don't want it, you don't want it, you really don't want it, it's not working out for you, don't stick around. Rip the band-aid off. As a kid, I was never the type that wanted my band-aid ripped off, but it ended up being better than slowly taking it off and it being painful that whole time, when you could have just did that one strip, boom, it's done, painful, and then it's done. That is see how I'm making analogies so that the things that I'm saying, is that called an analogy? Look it up. Look it up. So you see how I'm giving y'all visualizations to understand exactly what I mean when I say the things that I say, just in case y'all don't understand what I mean or I'm not getting it across to you the way that I want to. I want you to visualize the way that I'm trying to get it across to you. So I give you examples. That is like the Bible. That is like astrology. That is like I just said about the Greek mythology, all of that kind of stuff. People needed a way to make other people visualize what they were trying to explain to them that they figured out or that they found out or something. But yeah, it's an amazing thing to rise like a phoenix through things that you never thought you were going to get through, and to come out stronger, wiser, and more powerful. Every time you fail and get back up, every time you get knocked down and get back up, every time that you hit rock bottom and you build yourself back up, you get stronger each time. You build more character each time. That is why those things need to happen. You can never get comfortable with the life that you have because life is ever changing. Ever changing. And the goal is for us to become better people, to become wiser, to become stronger, to become more powerful. And you can't learn if you're winning the whole time. You're not going to learn. If you get comfortable, you're not learning. I'm not saying being comfortable is a bad thing, because you're going to get comfortable. There's going to be times where you're going to be comfortable and it's going to be lax and stuff. Then you're going to have maybe a down, and then you got to go back up. And then you're going to be comfortable, then it's going to go down, then you go back up. Comfortable. It's just like that, like a heartbeat. You know, when you see the heartbeat, it's like that. And that is because you can't stay stagnant, because you can't stay on the same level, because then that seems like you're stagnant, because time doesn't move the way we perceive time, which we perceive time like this, like linear. Let me make sure I'm getting my facts right. Time is on top. So yeah, so this is horizontal because horizon, the sun rises from the horizon. So like this is the horizon, and this is vertical. Which, yes, I think I'm right about this being linear. I think I'm right. We don't say I'm right, because if you don't know, then that means yes, I'm right. But anyway, let me stop. So, where was I going with that? I forgot. Let me think about it. Now I'm just keep moving on. So, I'm going to remember at the weirdest time. So, let me get my taste buds a taste of this frappe. Even though it don't... Nah, it's going to be a hot day. I'm not trying to be in this sun. Like, because look. Y'all see, like, the window is... I've closed the blinds or whatever, but it's still like that. So... okay. Yeah, that didn't get what I was thinking it was gonna give, but you know, it's not bad though. So my advice is to rise like a phoenix through whatever obstacles you're going through right now, whatever things are making you feel down, making you feel maybe worthless. Just look at it from a different perspective. Look at it from an outside perspective looking in. Like I said, I'm always going to say this. Look at your situation in your life like you're in the movie theater watching it. And if you don't like the things that's happening to your character, then that means you need to change it. If you don't like if you don't like the choices your character has been making, you need to change it. If you don't like the situation your character is in, think about ways that they can change it, and then that's you. So then now you take the actions and you change it. Because you really are in charge. You are in charge. And for the people who don't understand how they are in charge yet, when you figure out how exactly you are in charge, you're going to feel so like, you're going to have like that epiphany, and it's going to make you so, at first it's going to make you sad because you're going to think about all the things you went through in life and all the things that you let happen and the things you let continue on, and you're going to be like, wow, I deserve so much better. But don't dwell on it though. Don't dwell on it for too long, because then you gonna might get depressed. Because we in the future, well, we in the present. So don't dwell on the past, because you can't change it. If you can't change it, then that means you shouldn't have attachment to it too much, because you can't change it. But today I do want to say something. I am very grateful for Ashley today. I have been grateful for Ashley for this whole time. Same way I've been grateful for Jenny this whole time. I'm grateful for my family. I saw my family today, my cousin. I love her, actually. I'm thankful for her. I'm thankful for my family members in the spirit world that help overlook and oversee things. And I'm thankful for my family in the real world who are going through their journey just like me. And I just want to say, family, friends, acquaintances, if you're watching this video, I want us all to get through it, and I want us all to wake up, and I want us all to be better people and to have better situations happen for us, and I want us to all be happy, basically. I want us to all love each other and be how I want to say that word? Harmonious. Is that how you say it? Because that's how I'm going to say it. Harmonious. So, because miserable people love company. So, I just want to also say, happy people, we don't love company, but unless you're happy. So happy people want happy people as company, and miserable people want miserable people as company. And they want to turn happy people into miserable people. That is why it's not okay for you if you're right here. So I'm not gonna do it like this, because then people just have this subconscious like view of that make it seem like, oh, so you think you're better than me. No, I don't think I'm better than anybody. But I know if you're not on the same level as me, you ain't on the same level as me. And I'm not on the same level as you, so take it like that. So I'm not on the same level as you, if that sounds better. But no, I don't think I'm better than anybody else. I just know my worth, and I just know, I just know. But yeah, I can be around people who, and some miserable people don't understand how they want other people to be miserable. It's those people who, like, you really have something good to say, or you have something good going on, and they're like, they don't care, and what was them, And it's actually sad, because the miserable people are just people who haven't woke up to the fact that they are in control. They're in charge. All they got to do is stop the behavior that they do, stop tolerating the things that they tolerate, and stop being around probably the people that they be around. If you feel yourself depressed and stuff, and you feel like you don't have, like, when you really want to speak the truth about yourself and about how you feel and the things you go through personally, and you can't talk to the people who you be around, those aren't the people you need to be around. Usually people who actually have the same type of struggles as you are the best people to be around, because first off, y'all can get through it together. Usually there's always going to be a line leader. There's always going to be someone who goes through it first and who overcomes it first. Sometimes the person who goes through it first isn't technically the person who's going to overcome it first. But whoever overcomes it first is the line leader to help other people overcome what they're going through. That's why it's important to share your story. That's why it's important to share your wisdom. That's why it's important to be a better person. and to not let other people not being better people deter you from being a better person. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure if the topic is, since I said it's not organized. It definitely wasn't premeditated, organized, or anything. I just wanted to talk about it while it was fresh on my mind, and then I just said what I wanted to say when it came out. But yeah, whenever I do unpremeditated videos, if I get the need, or if someone like pointed out to me like that I didn't finish like one of my ideas or one of my maybe even sentences, because y'all know how I be, then I'll redo the video and then I'll plan it out more. If it's a video where people want like more information or want more of a conversation with it, then that's when I can plan it out, because I'm not getting moved to do it in that moment. I'm getting feedback from when I had the move to do it. And then the feedback, then I have time to, get all my thoughts together, because I've had more input. That's why a team is a very important step in successful endeavors, however you say it. Having a team who think, not, they don't have to think exactly like you, because if they think exactly like you, then what are they there for? But to have people that's on your level and fill in the missing pieces of your structure, yeah, that's how you get a perfect foundation, a perfect system, everything. You need people that's on the same level that bring different things to the table, because then they make up the whole project. I don't know what piece of the puzzle or what piece of a project I'm supposed to be all up in or whatever, but when I find out, or when it find me out, I can't wait. I can't wait to be that new piece of the puzzle. But yeah, I think that's all I want to say. And if you have something to say about what I've said or about this situation, comment about it. If you're on Facebook and you see it, comment about it, even though it's not going to be live anymore. If you're on YouTube, comment in the comment section. I'm going to see it, so we can have a conversation about it. Or like I said, if it's something big, then I'll make another video about it, to where I have everything planned out and have more information and talk about it more and deeper and all that kind of stuff. Because I actually like to talk, and I like to research, and I like to bring a new perspective to people. Because if you don't have a me in your life, which you don't have a me in your life, unless you watch my videos, now you have me in your life. Hello. But if you don't have a me in your life, then you don't have the perspective that I can give. And I feel like I give a pretty good perspective of things. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure you give a good perspective of things too. So, maybe I can help encourage you to do what I'm doing and put your wisdom out there, put what you've been through out there and stuff. You ain't got to get too personal if you don't feel comfortable getting too personal. But if you got something that you feel like other people need to know, or other people need to understand, then put your stuff out there. We are supposed to be uplifting other people and uplifting each other. When we all get on this high vibrational level, the world is going to be amazing. It's going to be such a better place, and I'm ready for that. I really truly am ready for the world to be a place where it's a lot of balance, a lot of love, good energy, positivity, harmony, all the twos. But yeah, I'm done. But yeah, feel free to comment, even if it's not live anymore, or if you're on Facebook, YouTube, for sure comment. And subscribe